Det blev Virtus.pro som tog den tredje semifinalplatsen. Detta efter två ganska så ojämna kartor, medan den tredje gick till den sista rundan. Vi har med oss TaZ. TaZ, the first two maps was obviously kind of weird because you owned one each. But looking at the last map, you made a huge comeback. Tell us about the game.
I think that we started really bad as CT, and we just started to scrap the rounds at the moment when we were losing like 6-1, and then we ended up 7-8 the half, and thought that it's not too much for us, as we always been a good CT-sided team, especially on overpass, and like T-side started the same way. Like we fell behind, and all of us actually thought that we are going to lose the game. Like after we spoke after the game, like everyone was thinking, "Oh, fuck, we are going to lose." But then we just started to play like less thinking about what will happen and more about just going in, aiming, and just getting less scared than we were before. I think it's the thing in our team which is very strange, that we tend to speak and play a lot better when there is like slimmer chance to win. So we just, I don't know, that's maybe why we tend to have this bad second halves after like dominating the first ones like 12-3 or 13-2, and people make a comeback on us. So maybe that's why, because we tend to play better under pressure.
You said earlier that you didn't feel that comfortable with the maps this game. What went wrong in the veto process?
I mean, there is nothing wrong. It's just TSM is very unpleasant team for us to play against, because they don't play cobblestone, and they just remove it, and then they are very good on Mirage. So that's why they're uncomfortable for us. And you saw that the veto process was actually in their favor. Like first map was like 50-50 who will win, because their Mirage is also strong. And then it was Inferno, which they always been thought as one of the best teams. And we also made some changes to our CT side just to check how it will go, and it didn't go right. Really, it went terrible. And then Overpass is the team which they actually play against Navi, and they like to play on it, and they won against us on Star Ladder after OT. So it was a lot of pressure on us, especially when you have 7 rounds as CT, and the Star Ladder game was mostly CT-sided for both teams.
And looking at your tomorrow's game, you're playing NIP, who looked a bit shaky against Fnatic. How do you feel about the game?
I don't know. I mean, NIP is NIP. If they are shaky today, they can be very strong tomorrow, and this goes with every team from top 5. We used to say that we have like top 4 or top 3. Like this is not the case anymore. We have like top 5 teams which are at the same strength, or even 6 teams. Like we need to also count Navi in, and all the other teams, right? Like TSM, us, Fnatic, NIP, and I missed something, or I can count, but we just forget about it. Okay, let's just not talk about it. Top 5. I meant top 5.
Yeah. Looking back a few months back, you starting to regain your form, winning Copenhagen Games and winning ECA. Why is that? What have you changed?
I don't know. I think that we are playing with more confidence, and I don't know if changing the leadership to me before ECA is this big of a change, but maybe some way it helps other guys to focus. Even when I call bad things, they try to listen, and I'm also trying to motivate them during the game to speak more. Like if they have any ideas and I have known, I would give them a shout, like, guys, do you have any ideas how to play? Then I have very intelligent players in my team, so they always come up with some ideas. Also Cuban helps, especially during ECA. He also brings some ideas, so it's not everything on me. I can pick the brains of my players, and they can just focus on their game. They drop an idea what to play. Like they drop like 3 ideas, I can pick one, and then we can roll with it. So it's really nice that when we are losing, they're actually getting more pumped to give some more ideas, and that's what we are missing. When you see us losing a map, it's because probably everyone is quiet. Like, sorry, in every team, when there's only a leader talking, it's not going to be good for them under pressure. So I'm very happy that team is waking up, and maybe if we keep playing this way, we'll win some more.
Yeah, looking at the future, we have ECL, ECA Pro League. How do you feel about the concept?
I thought that it will be a bit better. I hate the idea that there is only like 4 teams from Europe who qualifies to finals, because this is really unfair for Europe when you have top 6 teams of world in this region and you only give them 4 spots, and then the USA teams are at the moment not even close to the level that top teams in Europe are presenting, which is very sad. I always, on tournaments, I try to I hope for USA teams to perform good, or like community in here from Australia also hope that they will perform better, maybe go through the group stage, make a huge upset, because this wakes up people in their respective regions to play more Counter-Strike when they see that there is actually a chance to achieve something, right? So I always hope that they will do good, and I hope that they will start playing better after this league was created in USA as well, and we see KD also going from Brazil to USA to compete in this league. So I really like the concept that actually there's something for teams to play for, and players will get better salaries, get better conditions to train, and maybe this will actually shake up the USA teams even more, because you'll have like 12 teams there, and every team will have to practice. So there will be strict practice regime, everyone will practice against each other, and you will have a better region in the end. But I really hope that there will be some changes in future, because Europe can be treated this way when we are actually playing on very high level.
Well, thank you. Good luck tomorrow and good luck in the future. Any last words?
Sorry for all fans who had a heart attack, and I'm very happy for all who actually were writing bad things about us when we were losing, when they were losing skins. I hope, guys, that we'll have less of you people, because it's really discouraging for players. I love fans, I love great support and excitement when you actually bet something, even though we can't anymore, but I know how it works in sports. But we need to bring some level of culture into it and stop hating players when they lose, because there's players who lose always more than you. So try to support them, try to have your favorite teams, and don't bash them for 1 or 2 events, because it's live and it's very high level. And thank you to our sponsors, GTA, BenQ. But I hope that I will get my monitor soon. So yeah. No McDonald's. But I know you would love me to say that.